Hello students, this is Shachi. Welcome to my channel Crack Chemistry. Today I am going to discuss a class 9th topic. The name of the topic is matter around us pure? From this chapter, I'll discuss exemplar problems. Students, before starting, I want to remind you to subscribe my channel for getting information about further important uploads. And press the like button if you like this video and share this video with your friends also. So now come with me and let's crack chemistry. We will discuss multiple choice questions of exemplar problems. First question is, which of the following statements are true for pure substances? So children, before discussing the answer, I want to give you some information regarding pure substances. So what are pure substances? Pure substances are those substances which are made up of only one kind of particles. So pure substances are made up of only one kind of particles. These particles may be atoms, they may be molecules, they may be compounds as well. So now we will see the option. First option is pure substances contain only one kind of particles. So children, this is the correct statement because pure substances are made up of only one kind of particles. These particles may be atoms, they may be molecule of a compound like water, CO2, NH3 which is ammonia. They all are molecules of a compound. Or they may be molecule of an element like hydrogen H2, nitrogen N2, they all are molecule of an element. So first option is a correct option कि pure substances contain only one kind of particles and this one kind of particle may be atom, it may be molecule, it may be compound. Second option is that pure substances may be compounds or mixture. Children, this is a wrong option because pure substances may be compound but mixtures are not considered as pure substances. Then third option is pure substances have the same composition throughout. This is correct statement because pure substances always have same composition throughout. So third option is also a correct option. Now look at the fourth option. Pure substances can be exemplified by all the elements other than nickel. Children, this is the wrong statement because there is no doubt that all the elements are pure substances. But what about nickel? Nickel is also an element, so therefore nickel is also a pure substance. So fourth statement is also a wrong statement. So we will see what is the correct option. Option first and third options are correct. So this is the option B. Option B has first and third. So I hope you understood this question. Next question. Rusting of an article made of iron is called corrosion, and what type of change is it? This is a chemical change. So option first is given that rusting of iron is called as corrosion and it is a physical as well as chemical change. So first option is a wrong option because it's a chemical change but not a physical change. Second, dissolution. No, it's not called as dissolution, so it is also a wrong option. Option C is that it is called as corrosion and it's a chemical change. Yes, children. Option C is a correct option because rusting of an article which is made up of iron is called as corrosion. And corrosion is a chemical change where iron undergoes rusting, undergoes corrosion in the presence of moisture and oxygen, and rust is formed, and the chemical composition of rust is Fe2O3.XH2O. So Fe2O3.XH2O is called as rust. So your correct option is option C. I hope this question is also clear to you. Now third question. Third question is that a mixture of sulphur and carbon disulphide is. Children, a mixture of sulphur and carbon disulphide is a colloidal solution. And as you know that colloidal solutions are heterogeneous, in which the particle size is in the range of 1 nanometer to 1000 nanometer, and the colloidal solutions show a spatial effect which is called as Tyndall effect. So what is Tyndall effect? Tyndall effect is the phenomena of a scattering of light particles by colloidal particles. True solutions whose particle size is lesser than 1 nanometer, they don't show this effect. They don't show this effect because the particles are too small to scatter the beam of light, and the suspension where the particle size is more than 1000 nanometer, they also don't show this effect because the particles are too big, they settle down. So your correct option is a mixture of sulfur and carbon disulphide is heterogeneous and it shows Tyndall effect. I hope it is clear to you. Next question. Tincture of iodine has antiseptic properties. This solution is made by dissolving. So children, tincture iodine consists of iodine which is dissolved in alcohol. We use ethanol and water mixture for this. So the correct option is option D, iodine in alcohol. And which alcohol we use? We use ethanol and water mixture. So iodine is dissolved in a mixture of ethanol and water, and the resultant solution is called as tincture of iodine, or simply we call it as tincture iodine, and it has antiseptic properties. Next question. Which of the following are homogeneous in nature? So homogeneous, what are homogeneous? So what are homogeneous substances? Homogeneous substances are those substances which have same composition throughout. We will consider each and every option. First option is ice. Let's see what is the composition of ice. Ice is made up of H2O molecules. So ice is having similar composition throughout. So ice is homogeneous. Second option is wood. Children, wood is not a homogeneous mixture because it consists of different parts and the different regions. Like outermost layer is called as bark. And similarly inside we have some other layers having different composition. So wood is not a homogeneous substance, it is heterogeneous in nature. Third is soil. Soil is also heterogeneous because it doesn't have the same composition throughout. Fourth option is air. Children, air is considered as a homogeneous mixture of different gases. So your correct options are ice and air. Ice is first and air is fourth. So option C is the correct option where it has been given first and fourth. Children, I hope this answer is also clear to you. Next question. Which of the following are physical changes? So children, what are physical changes? Physical changes are those changes in which no new substance is formed. There may be a change in the physical state. So melting of iron metal is a physical change. Because there's no new substance formed, simply the physical state gets changed. So melting of iron is a physical change. Rusting of iron is a chemical change because a new substance is formed. What is the new substance formed? Fe2O3.XH2O, which is called as rust. Then bending of iron rod. Bending of iron rod, simply you are changing its shape. So bending of iron rod is also a physical change. Next option is drawing a wire of iron metal. So drawing a wire of iron metal is also a physical change because no new substance is formed. Simply you are changing the shape. So your correct options are options first, third and fourth. So you will find it is given in option C. Option first, third and fourth are physical changes. I hope it is clear to you. Next question. Which of the following are chemical changes? First option is decaying of wood. Children, decaying of wood is a chemical change because during decaying, the chemical substances which are present in wood, they undergo decomposition and new substances are formed. Different type of new substances are formed depending on the chemicals which are present in the wood. So it's a chemical change. Then burning of wood. Burning of wood is also a chemical change because you know that on burning heat is produced, and along the production of heat we get some gases like carbon dioxide, water vapors are also produced. Now third option is sawing of wood. Sawing of wood means if you are cutting a piece of wood, what will happen? There will be only a change in the physical state, no new substance is formed. So sawing of wood is a physical change, it's not a chemical change. Then last option is hammering of a nail into piece of a wood. So when you are hammering a nail into a piece of food, again you are not going to get any new substance. It's a physical change only. So what is your correct option? Options first and second are examples of chemical changes. So option A is correct, where you have been given first and second. I hope it is clear to you. Now next question. Two substances A and B were made to react to form a third substance, A to B, according to the following reaction. So if you look at the reaction, you can see that 2 moles of A combined with 1 mole of B and 1 mole of A to B is formed. Now they are asking you which of the following statements concerning this reaction are incorrect. So they are asking you incorrect statement. Children, you have to read the question very carefully what they are asking. So incorrect statement has been asked in this question. So first option is the product A to B shows the properties of substances A and B. Children, this statement is an incorrect statement, because during a chemical reaction, a chemical change is taking place in which a new substance is formed, and this new substance is a compound. And the properties of a compound are different from the properties of elements from which it is made up of. I want to take a very simple and an interesting example here. Let us consider the case of water molecule. You know that water consists of hydrogen and oxygen in a ratio of 1:8 by mass. So hydrogen burns with a pop sound. You all know that. And oxygen is a supporter of combustion. But when hydrogen and oxygen combine in a ratio of 1:8 by mass, they form water, which is used to extinguish fire. So always remember that properties of a compound are different from the properties of elements from which it is made up of. Now consider the second option. The product will always have a fixed composition. Children, this is a 100% correct statement, because the compound always have a fixed composition. Again, consider the case of water molecule. You can collect water from different sources. You can take water from rain. You can collect it from well, and you can take it from tap, or you can take from your RO water. From wherever you are collecting water, the ratio of hydrogen and oxygen will always be fixed. It will be 1:8 by mass. So option second is a correct statement. Then option third, the product so formed cannot be classified as a compound. Children, again this is a wrong statement, because the product which is formed here is formed during a chemical reaction, and during a chemical reaction a new substance is formed with different properties, and the new substance which is formed with different properties is called as a compound. A compound consists of two or more elements present in it in a fixed ratio, in a definite ratio. So during this reaction A to B is formed, which is a compound. So option third is an incorrect statement, that the product cannot be considered as a compound. Option fourth, the product so formed is an element. This is a wrong statement. The product which is formed here is not an element, it's a compound, because it consists of A and B, which are chemically combined in a fixed ratio. So option fourth is also a wrong statement. The product formed is not an element, it's a compound. So you can see here your incorrect statements are option first is incorrect, option third is incorrect, and option fourth is incorrect. So option C is the correct option, where you have been given 1, 3rd and 4th. Option C is the correct option. I hope it is clear to you. Now next question. Two chemical species X and Y combine together to form a product P, which contains both X and Y. So children, you have to remember that the product P contains both X and Y. X and Y are present in product P in a fixed ratio. Now another point, they are saying that X and Y cannot be broken down into simpler substances by simple chemical reactions. Again, a very important hint they are giving to you. You cannot break down X and Y into simpler substances by simple chemical reactions. So what does it mean? It means that X and Y are elements, because an element cannot be broken down into simpler substances by simple chemical reactions. So you got an idea that X and Y are elements. Now they are asking you which of the following concerning the species X, Y and P are correct. First option is P. P is a compound because P consists of X and Y which are chemically combined in a fixed ratio. So option P is a correct statement. Then they are asking X and Y are compounds. This option is a wrong statement because if it is a compound, it can be broken down into simpler substances by means of chemical reactions. You are unable to break down X and Y into simpler substances by means of simple chemical reactions. So X and Y are not compounds, they are elements. Third option is X and Y are elements. Yes, just now we have discussed X and Y are elements. This is a correct statement. Then they are asking P has a fixed composition. This is also correct because P is a compound which has a fixed composition. So you have been asked find out the correct statement. So option first, third and fourth are correct. Option first, third and fourth are given in the option D. So your correct option is option D. Children, I hope this is clear to you. Children, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope each and every point is clear to you. Ask your doubts in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and like this video and share this video with your friends also. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.